I'm good.
Good morning.
What questions do you guys have for me this morning? I feel like sometimes we never get to hear you two talk. So I thought, hey, it's just us. Let's ask. Do you guys have any questions? Or anything you want me to go over?
No, the only problem that I just have is like just remembering like where to like put my for the my fingers. Like I know my finger numbers, but like I sometimes need to remember, and I need to start like practicing how to remember it. You know?
For like scales or for like harmonization or for
Yeah,
anything?
skills.
For scales.
Yeah.
I wanted to go over group 3 today. Um, for some reason, my Confer Zoom didn't list the link, so I had to go into Canvas to find it. Normally, it's just there on my Zoom, so I'm wondering if anyone else is having that same problem. Was it okay for you guys?
I think it's okay for me. I don't know.
You made it. Okay. So what I want to do is I wanted to share my screen and go over group 3 scales and arpeggios. So let me hit that button. So you should be able to see that, right? Let me make sure I'm in scale mode. Okay, so B flat can be kind of tricky. We talked about this a little bit last time. There are only two black notes, B flat and E flat, and they do not line up. One hand has a 4, the other one has a 3, and that is immediately reversed. So one thing I like to do is I like to just play my black notes. Playing 3 and 4 on the B flat, followed by 4 and 3 on the E flat. 3 and 4 on the B flat, 4 and 3 on the E flat, 3 and 4 on the B flat, and then going back down. So I like to do that just because it's a fun little game and it helps me see where are my black keys. And it's really tricky. It's tricky to do. So that's one exercise I like to do. The other thing I like to do is I like to block according to my colors. So I will block 3 and 4. I'll follow that by blocking 2 and 1 and 1 and 2.
Let's see what page he's on.
231.
231.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. We're on 231. I'll block my 4 and 3 on E flats. And then I'll block 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 4. 1 and 2. 4 and 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 4. Going down. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 4 and 3. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3 and 4. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 4 and 3. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3 and 4.
That's like that. Yeah.
And then I just pick them apart one note at a time.
That's so pretty. Mine go bum, 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 bum.
Yet. You'll get it.
Because I have to remember which finger to use.
As my teacher used to say, You have to. You'll get it. You have to. All right. So that's the B flat scale. Let's go over the B flat arpeggio real quick. Okay. B flat arpeggio is black, white, white.
4.
Again, you could practice it by blocking according to color. So we have our black note, followed by our 2 white notes.
Huh?
Black note,
3, 2, 1, and 4, 1,
followed by
2.
2 white notes,
Three.
and ending with our black note.
Black note on.
So 3 in the left, 4 in the right. And then 2, 1, 1, 2. And then 3 and 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3 and 4. Coming down 2, 1, 1, 2. 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3, 4. And just pick them apart one note at a time. It's not too bad. Questions, comments, concerns on the key of B flat? Hearing none, seeing none.
E
Four.
and F. Wait,
One.
no, it's D and F. It will be white. Yes.
Correct. Black, white, white. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I did incorrect. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not hearing you. I don't know where your mic is, but it's not picking you up.
Yeah,
Oh.
because my computer have problem with
Oh.
speaking. The
Oh.
speaker.
Okay.
Where Luda's sitting, we can see, and when you lean, it sounds like it's a little bit better. Go ahead.
Okay. So now I forgot. Okay. Okay.
Black, white, white.
Right.
4.
B
1,
flat,
2.
D, F,
Wait a minute.
B
4.
flat, D, F,
Wait a minute. Let me see your fingers.
B
4,
flat, D,
1, 2.
F,
Right.
B
Okay.
flat, D,
Yeah.
F, B flat. Good.
4.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to go on to E flat.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
E flat is one of the most fun scales to play, in my opinion.
Yeah. E flat and
Because-
A flat are easier than B flat.
Yeah. This one is filled with exchanges. So we've got 3s that always come together on E flats.
Three. Oh, excellent. Three, yes.
And then everything else besides 3s on E flats is an exchange. We have a white key exchange 2-1. We have a 3-4 4-3 exchange on 2 black keys. 2 white keys exchange. 3s of the octave. 2-1 1-2 on 2 white keys. 3-4 4-3 on 2 black keys. 2-1 1-2 on 2 white keys. And back to 3s on E flats. So this one's pretty easy, I think, once you see that pattern and get that pattern down. So I'm gonna
thinking about the exchanges and stuff.
yeah,
Does that help you when you're actually playing music?
it
Because
can absolutely.
when I play in the scales, at least on these 2 scales,
Mm-hmm.
They just play.
Okay,
My fingers follow it. If I try to concentrate on exchanges, I get confused.
great.
So I'm
Do
just
what works
wondering-
for you.
But so I was asking if knowing those exchanges helps you better
Absolutely.
with actually playing music. Maybe
Yeah,
I
because
need
it's
to.
a
focus on
it's a
that.
choreographical thing. So if it's a rotation like that,
Uh-huh.
I can feel that rotation and remember it. So
Okay.
it can be, but if
Well,
it's
I might
not,
think
if
about
it's
that and just pay attention to it a little bit.
sure.
Okay.
All right, here I go. I'm going to block according to color. So 3's on E flats. And then I'm going to block 2, 1, 1, 2 on the white notes.
Oh, here. What's this
4,
solo?
3, 3, 4 on the black notes.
Do it on different. We'll just do it on different things. E flat. 3 on E flat.
2, 1, 1, 2 on the white notes. 3's on the E flat at the octave. 2, 1, 1, 2 on the 2 white notes. 4, 3, 3, 4 on the 2 blacks. 2, 1, 1, 2. And 3's at the octave. Coming down, 2, 1, 1, 2. 4, 3, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3's on the octave. 2, 1, 1, 2 on the white notes. 4, 3, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. And 3's at the octave. I just noticed my screen had it wrong. Let me do that one more time. Let's try it again. 3's on E flats. 2, 1, 1, 2. 4, 3, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3's on E flats. 2, 1, 1, 2. 4, 3, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. 3's on E flats. Coming down, 2, 1, 1, 2 on the white notes. 4, 3, 3, 4 on the black notes. 2, 1, 1, 2 on the white notes. 3's at the octave on E flats. 2, 1, 1, 2. 4, 3, 3, 4. 2, 1, 1, 2. And 3's on E flats. And then I just pick them apart one note at a time. And that's your E flat major scale. Does anyone have questions on that? Make sure you unmute if you do, because I can't hear anybody. Hearing none, see none. I'm going to go on to E flat major arpeggio. Now, the E flat major arpeggio is black, white, black, and you can think of this as a big group of exchanges. I have a colleague that thinks about the Union Jack flag, and he draws it. So 4 is going to exchange with 4, 2 is going to exchange with 2, with thumbs coming together in between. So we have black, thumbs on the white keys, and then 4 and 2, 2 and 4, thumbs on the white key, 4 and 2, 2 and 3. I'm sorry, 2 and 4, 4 and 2, thumbs the octave, 2 and 4, 4 and 2, thumbs on the white key, 2 and 4. Our book has a typo. It's throwing me off. It should also have a black dot right here and right here. So you might want to color that in your book. So what I like to do is I like to, again, block according to color. So I'm going to have my black note, my white note, my 2 black notes, my white note, and my 2 black notes. So this is going to stretch you a little bit and show you how far your fingers really need to go. So I'm going to start with my black note, followed by my white note, and then I'm going to play 2 black notes, 4, 2, 2, 4, my 1 white note, and my 2 black notes at the end. Coming back down, thumbs on G, my 2 black notes again, my thumbs on G, and my 2, 4 on my black note. So that shows you really how far you have to stretch. And then you just pick them apart one note at a time. Thoughts, concerns? If you're talking to me, you're muted.
No, here, unmute. Wait a minute. So
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So I was just saying, you may have a different version of the book.
Oh, does your book have the
Flat
dot?
major. E flat major. The dots are there.
Does your book have the dot? Mine doesn't have the dot.
Yeah, I'm looking on page 232,
Oh.
right? 232,
Yeah.
E flat major.
Yeah.
So our book has the dots.
Oh, good. They fixed it.
So they must have fixed it in the newer version or edition or something.
Yeah, or they probably.
Because I was getting confused. I'm trying to think, what are these black dots he's talking about?
They probably did another printing.
But now I see it. Okay. So in your book, it didn't have the black dot.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right. I can see they're not there.
I have the second edition, and you probably have the second edition too, because I don't think there's any other edition that's come out since.
Maybe they just.
And so sometimes they'll fix things on a reprint without re-releasing an edition. I can't hear you.
Said ours is second edition.
Yeah. So yeah, it must have been a new reprint that they fixed it. I have a whole list of typos for the publisher if they ever if they ever re-release it, but I don't know that they'll ask my opinion. I think I sent them to the author. I'm good friends with the author.
Oh, cool.
E.L. Lancaster. He helped me get my book published with Alfred. I have a book of hymn arrangements that I published.
Oh, you have a book?
Yeah, I have a book of hymn arrangements that I published with Alfred.
Hymn arrangements?
Yeah.
And hand arrangements. Yeah.
You'd say hymn or hand?
H-Y-M-N, hymn.
That's what I thought.
Hymn.
Hymn, like
Hymn.
church.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hymn. Okay.
Gospel stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Really cool.
Okay.
But he helped me get my foot in the door with Alfred, and so that was pretty neat.
This was E flat.
Okay, let's go on to A flat major. Can I clear my screen?
Yes.
All right. A flat major, like E flat major, has thumbs that come together on C's, the white note. So our sole white note gets played with the thumb. Now there are 2 other white notes, F and G, and they have an exchange. And like in E flat, our key note, A flat, is played together
It's A flat.
with 3s.
A
3s are also going to come together on E flat.
A flat is here.
Legs.
So A
Yeah,
flat.
but that's not an exchange. Those are 2 thumbs.
A flat and E flat are going to come together with 3s.
A flat. E flat.
Now again, like my colleague likes to teach, we have a Union Jack flag exchange. We have 4-1-2 and 2-1-4 with the thumbs come together. Does everybody see that?
They come together on
We have a 4-1-2 2-1-4 exchange
D,
with the thumbs coming together on the
D.
C's.
C, C. Yeah, I like A flat. It's so well, A flat. The first three notes are the same fingers. You call them exchange when the numbers are different or when the fingers are different?
What I usually call an exchange is when one hand has one and the other one has another, and then they immediately switch. So 2-1 going to 1-2, they just flip flop. But here,
Okay,
here we have 2-1-4 and 4-1-2. So we have
so
2
you would
and 4
call,
together, and then we
you
have
would call
thumbs
B an
together, and
you
then
would
we
call
have
B an
4 and
exchange?
2 together. So it's 2-4-1-4-2. I mean, so technically,
so you would call B an exchange.
technically,
flat.
we have this and this exchanging with each other
This and this.
Opposite
with a thumb in between.
Yeah, that's what I said. You would call B flat an exchange.
Yeah, if it helps you.
fingering.
If it helps
What?
you, yeah. I do.
Okay. No, because see, in my mind, those are identical.
Okay. So in your mind, call them identical. You'll get it. Same thing.
I don't know because so I have to really think about that. That's where I think that's where I was getting confused on when you were saying exchange. But now I see exchanging the numbers, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Not the fingers.
Numbers and fingers, it's the same.
Well, no, if you look at the fingers.
Really, yes. Fingers and numbers, it's the same.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Finger.
All right. Yeah, I guess it's exchange. But to me, it just looks like you're going the same, you're going in the same direction and everything. So I didn't think of exchange. My brain is confusing. Okay. Now I understand what exchange means.
All right. So there's all of our threes. So our threes always come together on A flats and E flats. Everything else is an exchange.
So D would not be considered an exchange because they're both twos, right?
A flats and E.
D flat.
D flat. I mean D flat.
Are you talking about the note D flat in the A flat major scale?
Yeah.
So what you had on B flat,
what I had on B flat,
gets exchanged with what you had on D flat.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's exchanged with what
Exchange,
I had.
it's
Look here.
left hand.
Look at my screen.
Yes. Look at, yes.
So B flat
It's all right.
and D flat have C in between. So forget C for a second. What you had in the right hand on B flat, you now have in the left on D flat. What you had in the left on B flat, you now have in the right on D flat. So they exchange, but they have C with your thumbs in the middle.
Okay.
And the same fingering.
Exchange
when left hand.
Now I get it. I see my mistake.
right
I think maybe I'm
hand. It's a
dyslexic or something because I can't remember which numbers the fingers are.
It's okay.
Let
Look
me
at.
see if I can pull up my overhead camera. I don't have it set up right
You
now.
want
But
sit here and.
No, that's fine. So the fingers start with 1 on thumbs, right? The thumbs are 1.
correct.
Yeah, I just have to remember that. The thumbs are 1.
Okay, we will write on fingers numbers. Okay.
Yeah, really. I'll get some of the go to the where we get my nails done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get some tattoos on your fingers.
Tattoos.
I've had students that have had to write them in.
I will do for you.
That's cool.
I've got some funny pictures I snuck behind them and took of their finger numbers. All right, I am trying to find my overhead camera, so it might make it a little bit easier for you, and I'm having a hard time finding what my camera's called.
Yeah,
I thought
I
it
will
was
do
Logi.
on nails.
No. I'm starting to. Thumbs are 1. Thumbs are 1. Okay. All right. Thumbs are 1.
There we go. How did it get turned sideways?
Anyway, I can do this. So
Oh, look at he now doing camera.
yeah, I see. He's looking down on this piano there.
He won't show you. Oh, Ed, we can have Logitech. We can do a recording with Logitech. Remember? Camera that not asking you and me or me.
No, but it doesn't work because we can't see it right. We can't put our camera.
We have Logitech.
We can't put our camera.
No, separate camera. We have previously on another.
Okay, maybe. Oh, I don't know. It's better. We were doing this. I like to watch.
Oh, I don't like it. There we go. That's better, huh? Oh, 1 second. Let me try to move that. Can I move it? There we go. Okay. Better?
Yes.
Okay, so I like to put my threes.
And it's for you, they should. This. Okay, threes.
My exchange is going to be 2, 1, 1, 4, 2. Sorry, I said that wrong. 2, 4, thumbs, 4, 2. So threes, 2, 4, thumbs, 4, 2.
Yes.
That's my exchange.
Thumbs.
Then threes on E flat. And then 2, 1, 1, 2 on F and G. 2, 1, 1, 2. Then threes. 2, 4. Thumbs. 4, 2. Then threes. 2, 1. Exchange it. Threes. Coming down. 1, 2. Exchange it. 2, 1. Threes. 4, 2. Thumbs. 2, 4. Threes. Thumb under. 1, 2. Exchange it. 2, 1. Threes. 4, 2. Thumbs. 2, 4. Threes on A flat. Just a fun little way that you can practice it and get that exchange down. Hopefully that helped. Okay. Looks like I'm missing the bottom octave, but I got everything else. Pretty good. Okay. Okay, A flat major scale, or I'm sorry, arpeggio. A flat major arpeggio. It's just like E flat. It's going to be 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 4. Oops. I don't want that on. Gotta clear my screen. And then get rid of my drawing pencil and see if it will let me redo. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2 in the left hand. 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4 in the right hand. So again, thumbs on the white keys. Everything else is kind of an exchange. We got our Union Jack flag again. Okay. So here we go. 2 and 4. Thumbs. 4 and 2. 2 and 4. Thumbs. 4 and 2. 2 and 4. Coming down. Thumbs. 4 and 2. 2 and 4. Thumbs. 2 and 4. So that's blocking according to color. That way I can see where my fingers need to stretch to. Now I'm going to play them one note at a time. 2 and 4. Thumbs. 4 and 2. 2 and 4. Thumbs. 4 and 2. 2 and 4. Coming down. 4 and 2. Thumbs. 2 and 4. 4 and 2. Thumbs. 2 and 4. And that's your A flat major scale. So that is the last of the 3 for that group: B flat, E flat, and A flat. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none, seeing none. Do we feel pretty confident about those? Or maybe we will after we practice these or watch this video one more time. I believe my videos are all caught up now. I believe I've got every video of every class up on YouTube. I don't know why all your friends haven't liked and subscribed, but you know, maybe you haven't been sharing with them. Okay. So we are just under a month away from our midterm exam. What would you all say is the thing that you are most worried about for your midterm exam?
About concert report, you will give us some concert that we should watch.
I can post some that I like. Certainly. I've done that in the past. My professor at the University of Iowa recorded a concert not too long ago. Uriel Sakor. I can push the link for that one. Yeah, there's so many great concerts out there. I'll try to make you a list.
It's I ask question.
Good. Yeah, because that's a good question. We need to do our concert.
Oh, I should first submit everything.
Yeah, let me see if I can find 2 concerts that I really like. So I'll type in Uriel Sakor. There's one. So I'll post the link to that one. Let me see if I can find Horowitz in Moscow. Do you know that name?
No.
You don't know Horowitz? He's from Ukraine.
Horovich. Okay. Horovich in Moscow. No, I didn't hear him. I'm not so much listening music.
In 1986, Horowitz went back to the Ukraine to give a concert before he died.
I see him, I believe, in Israel when I see his concert in Israel last.
Oh, really?
He gave.
How long were you in Israel?
No, I was not in Israel. It was the name of concert. It's his last concert in Israel.
Oh, okay.
I see on internet.
Yeah.
For previous class.
Okay. So yeah, he got kicked out of the Ukraine. I think he said some bad things about the government, and they pushed his grand piano out the window. And he went to the border, and he was praying that they wouldn't make him take his shoes off. because he had hundreds of US dollars in his shoes and socks.
Smart guy.
And they didn't make him take his shoes off. And so he made it, and he made it out, and he came to New York, and he had a fabulous concert career all over the world. And there's a picture of Horowitz's piano with a crane, because he would take his piano with him when he would go on tour.
Interesting.
So
Nice.
they would have to move his piano out with a crane. Anyway, so
Liked his piano.
right before he died, he went back to Russia and gave a concert in Moscow, and
Really nice.
it sold out in seconds. Like, the government officials were all there, and they were just in tears, because basically forgiving him, and some students at the conservatory got to go to the dress rehearsal the day before, and it was just this huge concert, and it was actually broadcast in the United States in primetime television. I mean, it's like the only time a classical music concert
That's really unusual.
has been broadcast in primetime. Charles Corral did a special for CBS Morning News, CBS Sunday Morning. And I was 6 years old when this happened, and I remember watching it. So that's a fun concert. I like that concert as well.
So which concert is that?
Horowitz in Moscow.
Horowitz in Moscow, 1986.
Oh, wait.
Let's just watch a little bit for fun. Well, I probably can't. It probably won't let me show it because of copyright. But if you watch this, there's a man named Fritz who is he's the piano technician. And Fritz actually came to our school. There's a picture of Fritz. He came to our school a few years before I got here. And Horowitz's piano has actually been on our campus twice.
Really?
A few years ago, I gave a concert in the old administration building on Horowitz's piano. And
Wow.
I had one other student and me that played, and we played songs that Horowitz played on that piano.
He left it there?
Well, it's owned by Steinway. And
It
Steinway
belongs to Steinway. Okay.
And Steinway will tour it across the world. And the piano dealers can say, hey, we would like to request this piano to come. And our Steinway dealers got it a couple times, and they've left it at our campus for us to use for concerts. And then at the very end of the concerts, anybody can come up and play Horowitz's piano. So I've got a picture of our dean playing the piano. My mom was there. She played the piano. They used to have these certificates that they would give out, and it would say, I got to play Horowitz's piano on such and such a date. And so this man came and spoke before I got here, and then he's pretty old now and doesn't travel anymore, so we couldn't get him to come anymore. But it's just kind of a fun little connection to
For
a
history.
concert pianist. Yeah. I
How
actually got to play the piano a few times. I've played it at my other school that I taught at, and I got to play it in Salt Lake City during the Olympics. During the Olympics, Steinway has a bunch of fun pianos that they tour. They have one called the Rhapsody in Blue piano, and it looks like this. And if you look,
It's a blue piano.
I think Boise State has it now. I'm not sure. But if you look at the music rack, it's supposed to be skyscrapers. And these are all like jewels that are encrusted into the, they're...
Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Amazing.
another one by an artist named Chihuly. I don't know if you know who Chihuly is. He's a glass blower from Washington. But he designed a piano for the Winter Olympics. And it is very, very interesting and very, very,
for
very
winter.
difficult to play.
Really?
Very difficult to play. You don't realize this is a Bravenel Hall's this is the foyer of the concert hall in Salt Lake City. I grew up as a boy going to these concerts in this building. So this glass, it looks like crazy balloons behind the piano, and red glass is made by Chihuly. And he is the one that Steinway had to design the piano. And you don't realize how much you depend upon the contrast of the black and white keys until they're gone. And that's what makes it so difficult to play this piano.
Really?
That contrast is not there anymore, and it's like, what is this? I can't do this.
Really?
Here are some of my friends, the Five Browns. I grew up with these kids. They're all siblings. They're 3 girls and 2 boys. And I think I'm Gregory's age, but I went to Manhattan School of Music with, I'm blanking the baby's name. Anyway, I grew up with these 5 siblings playing piano competitions, taking from the same teacher. And they do concerts. That's another fun concert you might look up. The Five Browns. They play 5 pianos at the same time. So you can see Chihuly's piano there.
Mm-hmm.
And so Steinway has a bunch of art case pianos is what they call them. Here's a fun one that I got to see in the factory in New York when they were still working on it.
Look at
This one has a connection to the Russian composer Modest Mussorgsky. Mussorgsky wrote a piece of work called Pictures at an Exhibition.
I love it. I really love it.
Yeah. So there's a piano version and then there's an orchestral version.
Mm-hmm.
We have a student at our college right now, Ryan Zantua, who's working on the piano version. He's playing pretty much all movements. But these songs were based on the work of an artist named Hoffman. So if you look all around the edge of this piano are miniatures of Hoffman's original works that Mussorgsky based all of his pieces on.
Make
And I believe this is the hut of Baba Yaga, which is one of the pieces. And there's a bird. You can't really see it, but there's a bird over one of the notes. And
something was chicken.
There is the dance of the ballet,
Dance
the
of
unhatched
the
chicks.
Chicks.
Yeah. But I think the note where the bird is over is a note that plays part in the compositions. This is the Great Gate of Kiev, which is a recurring movement that happens throughout.
Golden Gates.
Yeah. So this piano is worth, I think, over $1 million, maybe over $2 million. Yeah. I got to see it.
But how it sounds? It's beautiful.
I don't know that they let me play it. They were painting it when it was in the factory in New York, and they didn't want me to post any pictures of it because it hadn't been released yet. They were pretty protective of it. It's got 24 karat gold all over it. Anyway, some fun pianos that Steinway makes. If you ever go to Las Vegas and you can go into the Bellagio Hotel.
Yes.
The Bellagio Hotel has a museum for Chihuly's art. This is a picture of Chihuly with his glass ceiling that he did.
I make pictures a lot of like this, his that ceiling. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So he's the same one that did all the glass in Salt Lake. There's actually a Bellagio sculpture at my former school, the University of Iowa, in the foyer. I don't know if there's a picture of it anywhere on the internet. Yeah. Looks like that. It's in the
beautiful with lights.
Boxman Music School. So some fun pianos. There's another one called the Steinway Artist Piano, and they've had all the Steinway artists sign their autograph and they've inlaid their autographs in wood. I don't know if we can find a picture of it or not. And then there's another one. They also have Van Cliburn's piano that tours. And Van Cliburn was a concert pianist from Texas. And he won the Moscow piano competition during the Cold War. And the competition officials went to Khrushchev and said, we have a problem. An American has won first place. Can we give him first place? Because this was during the Cold War. And Khrushchev said, well, is he the best? And they said, yes. And then they said, okay, we'll give him the prize then. And it did a real great deal of goodwill toward the United States and USSR during the Cold War. And, you know, there was a ticker tape parade held for Van Cliburn in New York City when he came home. And you can go to New York, and in the sidewalk, there's a plaque that's for every ticker tape parade that was given in New York City. So you can see when the Yankees won. But there's one for Van Cliburn winning the Moscow International Tchaikovsky competition. This is the picture that I was telling you about. It has all the autographs of the Steinway artists inlaid in wood. One of the fancy. It's the 500,000th Steinway piano. So once in a while, these pianos will go on tour and you can see them. I'll let you know for sure if there's one that comes our way. I was also able to play Paderewski's piano at Dane's piano, Steinway dealer in Utah one time. So kind of fun. Anyway, yeah. So Uriel Sakor is my piano teacher. I like his concert, and Moscow, Horowitz in Moscow is a fun one to listen to. I also have students just do a YouTube search for degree piano recital, and they can see somebody that's given a recital for their master's degree or their bachelor's degree at a 4-year or post-grad institution, so they can see what it's like, what the next level is like. So hopefully that helps, and we will see you all tomorrow.
Question?
Yeah.
We were discussing the harmonization.
Mm-hmm.
And you want those transposed. And Buddha was thinking we had to do both.
Record.
But we only have to record the transposed one, isn't that right?
No, I would only record the harmonization one, but if you wanted to, you could do, well, I think you should do both.
Okay. So
Let's do both. Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's 12 then.
Do the harmonization and the transposition on the same video.
I should have I shouldn't have said anything. Whoa.
Now we want you doing both.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's for you only assignment.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's only for you.
I'm way back at just taking a look at arpeggio.
I still didn't even look at it.
What is it? Progression. No, this is the progression.
Do your best. Do your best.
Okay. Well, did you say that we could take piano 2 over again, even if we passed piano 2?
No. You have to go into intermediate advance, but intermediate advance is easier.
Okay, so
it's easier.
So if we pass piano 2, then we can do intermediate.
And you could take that 4 times.
Intermediate,
and then you have to take a different. After you take intermediate advance 4 times, there's a 49, and then there's 59, and then there's a class called senior piano skills. But you can only take senior piano skills 99 times. That's the limit.
Oops.
Yeah, you told us about that. So I figured, I have a few years worth of piano lessons we can get rather economically.
Yes. They will be making some changes, I believe, to how we do it.
So you hurry.
I think that they are going to change it so that in order to get the lessons, the one-on-one lessons, you have to be taking theory and ear training, or you have to go to the group lessons. But
you have to be taking it or have taken it.
You have to be taking it, I believe, is what they're gonna say. But stay tuned. They haven't said it yet, but I think that's where they're
anyway,
headed.
I was thinking that when we take theory and ear training next year, that's what I was thinking of taking piano 2 again. But what you're saying, we'd take advanced piano then.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of maybe taking that at the same time as we take theory.
Yeah, you're gonna want to take intermediate advanced piano at the same time you take theory. It'll be good for you.
We would
You
want to.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Will help.
Which
They'll
means
reinforce
which
each
means
other.
I only have the summer to go
Okay.
back over piano 1 and piano
We
2.
already have time.
Well, you start watching my videos, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
I'll
you.
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
So next year.